a particular need that was sort of created. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, somebody's mic came on and distracted, but it's fine. All right. So thank you guys for coming in. I can see that more people are coming in. Thank you guys for coming in. Right. So, Palumi and I and Toby, we decided that, okay, this would be very great for us within the community to sort of have a thing like this. So aside the entire talk and then, dropping stuffs on the group, people asking questions, we decided that, okay, why not have something that's challenging enough for people to do, sort of engage people within the community to understand their strengths, to sort of work as a team, to understand how important it is to work with people. So it's not like you're just in a group that is just redundant or a group that just sends out too much of information and then they sort of give you that information log. So we wanted people to sort of like do stuff, get involved, and know that they are really really doing something productive, and that's why we do this. So I think from what I heard, we had only 4 teams that submitted out of like 7 teams that we created. So it means that even with all the old talk, some people no send us. They don't care, right? They were like, okay, we don't have time. And I understand that, yeah, we have that very tight period. But honestly, we just felt like you guys would have like given it a try. We're not expecting anything perfect from anybody. We just wanted to have given it a try, right? Nobody's gonna crucify you. All right, so let me just leave it to the owner of the room to take it up from here. So I'm believing that we're all going to be presenting our work. But let me, if you're here, please, I might need you to just say one or two. I don't know if it's still here, but it's under the weather, I believe in. Right, so we might have to present your work. Okay, so they're presenting their work here individually, right, as a team, yeah?
I mean, if all the group members are here, I guess.
Okay.
Hi Michael and Pelumi. I just got in, so I think I can speak to. Hey
All
everyone,
right,
how's it going?
okay,
Thanks
boss,
Michael. So
you have the floor.
no. I'm going to just hang on the wall and continue. But I think we'll first confirm if all the team leads are here. If the team leads are here, then I think we are good to go. But I think it's only fair just keep to time. Michael, like we said, I think 10 minutes each. And while the judges will make the decision, I think we still have one more spot for general polls. But Lumi will do the maths and we'll just share final results. The token, as Michael has said, is not really about that. It's more about encouraging us to like get to our work and put ourselves out there. So I think that's the goal. And Michael, there's an Alabi putting their hand up. I'm not sure if they've spoken or they wanted to say something. Did you ask a question? Alabi's hands are up, so I think Alabi can speak.
It's been like that since though. So
it's been like that since. So, okay.
yeah, I don't know
cool.
why. So, but if the team leads are here, please kindly just drop a message. Just drop a comment in the comments.
Yeah.
Right. Just drop a comment. The team leads if you're here.
Yeah, and all the information is on the Instagram page. So we have the 4 groups. I know there was tag. If tag is here, if tech, if there's link, and what's the third one? There's one name like this. So I think Fontos group is here. You just drop the name.
This remains tag Agilux.
All right. So group 3 is here. Group 7 is here. So we still have 2 more groups here. Okay. So guys, let's quickly do this so that we can close for the day. We don't take too much of our time. So we have group 3 and group 7. So do we just continue with group 3 and group 7 pending when the other ones join? Okay, group 4. Team 4 is here.
Agilux, that's good. That's team 6.
Yeah, so Pelumi, give us context. If we can just manage that time, give us context on how or what the task really was as quickly as you can so that everyone on the call has a clear idea. and then we can just get into it. I'll just give an order on how you want it to be presented. I've seen those that are okay. So group three is here, good. Club is here, tag is here. So let's go in that order. Once Palumi has given the context of the task, everything is on IG, so I think we could also read it if we haven't. The goal and the challenge itself is there. There's more money at stake, but I think each person should do well to introduce group members so we know who and who did what. Sell yourself and just go straight to your presentation. Is there anyone here that is not in a group and can help us monitor the time? Who is a kind person that can help us, our accurate timekeeper? Or Michael, is that something you can handle? David, I trust David. David is an upright standing man. David, Alpha.
I'm good, sir.
Yeah, Wala, you help us run time. I know you're an impartial judge, so just give us time updates using the chat. So Palumi, are you good? I know you're not in a good. Palumi has overstretched. Is exhausted. Palumi, are you able to speak, or we should just skip that part?
Yeah, I can say a bit. One or
Yeah.
two.
All right, cool. Well, you have the floor, Palumi.
All right. Hi guys. Welcome to like the presentation for like the desire challenge. Um, so the whole aim of the challenge, like I spoke to Toby, was like I know like there is a lot of challenges outside trying to like get jobs and everything, asking you for you must have at least 3 case studies, all those kind of stuff. So like I just thought of the initiative like why don't we do something? Let everybody like join in, um, make it fun, competitive sort of like so that everyone can have at least 1 case study or more adding to their. So it was like meant to be like an unconscious effort because I mean if we do this like 3 times and you participate those 3 times, you have 3 case studies and in that way you've improved from as you are doing each of them. So yeah, that was like the whole idea or motion behind this. So actually, the problem itself was like a personal problem because uh, personally, I'm usually like trying to look for people to collaborate with. My guys are usually busy. Uh, I mean, then when I was trying to look for a mentor, I didn't even know how to approach anybody. But I don't know. With Toby, I don't know. He just came, but like any any other person, I don't know. I just find it hard to like reach out, even collaboration, finding devs to like collaborate with, let's build sites or build stuff. It's usually very hard, and so that's why like, but that's why like I put this out as the task for this challenge because I know it's something that a lot of people face, and yeah, so the challenge was okay. People are having problems trying to find people to collaborate with, find mentors. And I'm sure like some of the big guys out there, they might be trying to get people to intern under them or like to follow through on their process just to like help them grow. And it's usually very hard. You see posts on Twitter that I'm looking for so. You have like 200 people in your DMs telling you that they are, you can't go through everything. So yeah, so that was like part of the problems with regarding like and stuff. So
Cool. Thank you.
even though
Thank you
I'm
very
like,
much.
yeah,
Thanks, Pelumi. Because of time, I think we'll just go straight into it. Using the order that was stated on the group, like I said, group three. We'll just don't call it group three, please. Just call it link. Okay, link would go first. Right after link would have tech, tag, and the last group would present. So Funto, can you confirm you and your team members are ready and good to go? Um, Funto. We're trying to keep to time. We want to get out of here before 8 max, like max, So please let's try and be very timely. Are you good, Funto? Okay. If your team is not ready, we'll just go straight to Tech Club. Tech Club, are you guys ready? I mean,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
you guys have the floor. I mean, you guys have 10 minutes. Let me know if you are ready, so your time can start.
Okay.
Everyone should, yeah, be ready. Everyone be ready. You should, you know how this thing is now. Nobody's new to me. Have your systems ready to share and present.
Okay. Yes.
So you're good to go. All right, then your time starts now. You have 10 minutes. Everyone, please be fair judges, because we are going to have a vote at the end of the four presentations.
All right. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Amin. I'm representing Tech Club, and I'm here with my other team members. I have Jim, Prince, and Bohemi Ojo. So to get straight right into the challenge, we are presenting our solution for the DYP Design Challenge. And to give you a context about what the project is about, it's July 2022, and we have a senior developer, Lai, who wants to find a solution for a new and effective way of collaborating with colleagues and other tech creatives. The problem mainly is that in the tech space, there is no seamless experience that handles the integrated process of identifying and working with potential collaborators that users are actually satisfied with. Now, our main objective is researching, strategizing, and designing a simple and integrated platform to help developers, designers, creatives to find other people with similar drive and interest, with a focus on fostering seamless collaborative experience. Now, we as designers we believe that the foundation of every great product is a good design process. This is where we actually deploy human-centered design approach, which includes 5 stages: empathize, define, ideating, prototyping, and testing the products. And these processes are actually iterative. Now, to start, we consider the lack of understanding the user's wants, needs, and expectation. So we stated what we needed to do here. We needed to find out the current frustrations and their pain points. What did they really want and what did they really need? Now, after this, we dived into an intensive 2 weeks research sprint where we carried out more than 5 user interviews. We pushed out questionnaire surveys. We looked at investigated forums, like Quora and Instagram. Then finally, we mapped out a competitive analysis. So the major insights we got from our user interviews is that most techies want visual portfolios integrated into their creative profile, and most users don't really enjoy the corporate field approach of networking or IM insights. So we carried out a questionnaire survey as well. We got insights from people from different fields in the tech space, where we got to know how they collaborate with others from disciplinary fields, and we got to know like the most important features that they actually see in those platforms that they are using at the moment. Now, we did some sort of investigation on forums like Twitter and Instagram. So we have here a screenshot from Instagram and Twitter. So I think they are both similar, but the most important one comes from this Twitter, where this Femi individual is saying that he spent for like 2 weeks working on a project and all that. But now he has he's a UI designer. He has something of a product, but he's looking for someone to collaborate with. Doing follow up on that tweet, there has not been any response till now. So we kind of see like most platforms tend to connect creatives, but they don't provide an integrated collaborative experience. So we created a competitive analysis looking at similar platforms and listing or generating a list of important features, right? So after that, we moved on to the second stage, which is to define. And now that we have enough insights to work with, we needed to start prioritizing to form strategy. And what we did here was we tried to understand the key pain points, the wants, and the needs. We classified these things, then we created user personas and empathy map. Here we have our user persona. This is Azim Salahuddin, who is a full stack developer, and he has experience working in the field for several years. Now he wants to develop a product, but he's having difficulty finding who to work with. Now his personality fits that of a tech creative, which can be introverted sometimes. He doesn't have that zeal to actually put on a lot. So his main pain points and frustration is like inability to find people to work with, and his goal would be to like find these people easily, a platform that can provide them solution easily. So we have the empathy map here, which points out to what the user says, what he thinks, how he feels frustrated, and what it does, which is like to talk to close friends who are uninterested. Now we moved on to the next stage after defining our user personas and empathy map. We jump into the ideation stage to form our product strategy and experience. Here, we deploy the how might we methodology to prioritize stakeholders' pain points. Then we presented the insights and created user flows. Now, the how might we methodology, we simply ask these questions. How might we foster collaboration between users from multiple disciplinary tech fields? How might we make a more social interactive platform? And how might we gain our users' trust in the product? Now, key suggestions from our brainstorming session was we needed to create a simple and integrated web platform containing features suited for social and product development, and we needed to include the kind of collaborative experience into whatever we are creating. Now, we created our user flows for the products, sign-up page, the how to upload profile picture and all. Then we moved into the fourth stage, which is the design stage. Now we understood that we are on a very tight schedule and the DD was approaching. So we needed to answer some questions. Should we design desktop first? Do we need a design system? And what are our high priority features, right? So once we answered the burning questions, we commenced with design right away. We took style guide as a priority. Then we moved on with desktop first approach. And why did we move on with desktop first? We kind of understand that by using desktop first, we can be able to put all those features in and in a way heighten the UX experience of the user. So after doing subsequent testing, we'll be able to know which feature works better. So we can be able to design a more responsive mobile application. And then after that, we created wireframes and prototype. So these are our style guide. We have our wireframes here, and then we have the i5 prototypes, right? So some of the key features of our solution is the feed section where you can get inspiration from uploaded projects from community users. So we have different sections or different tools where you can be able to filter or just break everything down to get exactly what you want. And then we have the collaborate sections where you can either connect with people or you find projects that are available. So let's say someone has a project in mind, you can create the project, then you list the roles that we are actually looking for. So anyone who is interested can come on the platform and check for the availability. And another key feature we have is the workspace. This is more like the parallel universe, and the main function is for you to like build and manage your project, and we also integrate essential applications into the workflow. Now, for our testing stage, we kind of create this scenario where a freelance motion designer is looking for a second hand to work on a project with, and you would like to like sign up for an account and get started. So the task was simple. We sign up for an account and find a collaborator. And the feedback from here we got was like adding the back button to onboarding process, editing the navigation bar and all. So while we are still on testing, I would like to take us to the prototype to go through this exact scenario. So this is our landing page. We have the Euro section where you can basically see the summary of everything we're providing, right? So we still have another call to action here where you can get started. Now, to create an account, you need to fill in these details. Go on. Then you need to answer some onboarding question. Since you're in tech creative, you go for this. Fill in this. Then that's all. It's going to take you so account created, and this is like the home page where you can actually search for Gravity products or get inspiration that you need for your field, right? So now I think the main function here is for us to like find potential collaborators. And when you move on to the collaborate page, we have the connect and find projects. Now this is where you search for potential collaborators based on interest, roles, or language, which you can easily go around. So I think the task is done. We have other spaces like the workspace, which you take entirely to another mode and you can switch back. So that's like the basic workflow of our solution. And the final outcome successfully completed project in 5 weeks, and we delivered the pitch as planned. Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much, Michael. Okay, Michael, are you around, Michael?
Hello?
Yeah, thanks.
No,
Thanks. I mean,
boss, you can talk. You
thanks.
can talk.
Yeah, thanks for that presentation. And Team Club. Could you spend a few minutes just to introduce your team members so we know who and who did what, and we wish you guys the best.
All right. So I think I have Prince. Are you there? Prince.
If they're not there, you could just mention. You could just list their names on the chat so we can move on to the
All right.
next
So
team.
we have, okay. Thank
Yeah,
you
I'm
so
here.
much.
Thanks, yeah.
So we have Agent Prince here. We have Okoyemi Ojo. We have Olamide. So we worked together with the UX process. Like we double down on that because we feel that is like very, very fundamental to whatever solution we are making. And together we're able to create this and we hope to like improve on it moving forward, definitely. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your collaborative efforts.
Thanks, Ami. Without further ado, let's jump into the next team. Fonto, is your team ready now? Fonto, over to you. I mean, please kindly stop sharing. Fonto's team is still not ready. We'll move on to, is Team Tag ready? Guys, we don't want to waste time today. Okay, if Team Tag is not ready, how about
Team Tag is not ready.
Okay, Michael, you have Michael, over to you. I don't know what's going on here.
Hello, sorry.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. Are you here?
hello.
Yeah. Are you ready to speak?
Michael might as well just decide the
No,
winners.
I'm not ready to speak yet. Funcho is meant to speak, but she's having issues with her network.
So okay, it's fine.
Well,
So can
we
someone
have
else
to-
on our team take over?
Hi, good evening. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
yes,
we
we
can.
can.
Thank you. I've been talking all the while though. So let me share my screen real quick. Sorry.
All right, your time starts now. David, over to you. David, please give 2 minutes. If it's 2 minutes left, give them heads up, and so they can wrap up. Your time starts now, Fonto.
All right. Thank you. Please, can you see my screen just to be sure?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Funto. Good evening, and I'm representing Team Link. Okay, let me just go right into it. What's Link? So Link is a collaboration hub for techies. Link allows you to connect with other techies in your field to expand your social network and also to collaborate with them. Who is the project for? The project is for Mr. Lai. Mr. Lai is a fictional character in the DYP design challenge, as earlier mentioned by Pelini. Our design strategy. So in order to fully understand our users and the alignment with our client goals, we employed the design thinking process. That is, empathize with our target users by carrying out research, clearly define our user needs and client goals, ideate with team members for solutions, and then translate those solutions into high fidelity prototypes. Okay, we mentioned the problem. How was the problem solved? So the solution we are offering at Link is an app that allows you to create a team of your own from a vast network of creatives, an app that allows you to connect and find people of similar interests through our advanced search while filtering to the specifics you want, an app that allows you to set your profile to fully indicate your interest in order to restrict connections to people of like minds, and an app that allows you to collaborate on projects and track progress by setting milestones. So our design process, empathize, ideate, prototype, and then deliver. That was what we did in the 4 weeks of our challenge. So getting to know our users, we carried out user research by sending out questionnaires. And from our user research, we're able to discover that 100% of our respondents felt a need to connect with other professionals in their field. And we also discovered that most of our respondents were designers and developers, and a couple of them were full-time employed people, while we had those that were freelance and unemployed. And we had junior and mid-level experts to our responses. So for the computer analysis, we're able to, from our research, we're able to find out the major competitors that we had, and we carry out the research to compare the features that those competitors offered. So who are our users? We have Ade Roberts. Ade Roberts is a 30-year-old 30-year-old front-end developer who lives in Lagos, Nigeria, and is currently working with a fintech startup as a senior developer. When Ade is not working, he's socializing with other people. Ade's motivation is to build sustainable solutions in the fintech space for Nigerian businesses and also to create opportunities for growing developers. From our research, we're able to find out that his needs were to connect seamlessly with developers and designers for collaboration on projects, to be able to track his project progress in real time, and also to be able to align his schedule with collaborators. His pain point, he has a busy schedule and he receives tons of messages and mails on social media apps, which he finds really stressful. We also have Chisom Ndolo. She's a 23-year-old product designer in Abuja. She's mostly self-taught and she's looking for opportunities to learn more and also to intern with people who are experienced in the field. Our motivations are success stories of designers, of senior designers, and the endless opportunities in industry. What Chisom needs the most is to be able to connect with other budding designers and share experiences, to be able to get feedback from senior designers around the mentorship, and also to collaborate on multiple projects. Our pain points is our inability to get responses from potential mentors, and also she gets overwhelmed with information on the internet and suffers from the fear of missing out. And she finds it hard to connect with fellow junior designers. From our research, we're able to come up with the empathy map, what our users say, how they think, what they do, and how they feel. That is mostly covered in the user persona. So we went on to create a journey map for our users. So we have Ade Roberts, who wants to build a fintech product. Ade Roberts shares his experience, his ideas with his friends, and he was advised to, he shared his ideas with his friends on how to find fellow collaborators. The opportunity we found from that action was that he needed a product where he can easily interact with people, share ideas, and collaborate. His friends gave him few recommendations, and he was advised to put out a post on social media, which he did. The opportunity we found from that was that we need a product that allows you to rank applicants based on their previous projects without the ordeal of looking through a pile of portfolios. Then Ade went through most of this. To cut down time, I would not want to go through all of this, but then eventually Ade comes across our platform link on Twitter, and Ade goes on to check Play Store to download the app, signs up his account, was able to put out a post about his current project, and was able to get people to connect with for collaboration. To not feel overwhelmed, Ade was able to read through his messages by setting messaging limits, and he was able to also look through the profile of members who reached out for collaboration. And Ade formed this thing. Ade is happy. We're able to come up with our user flow for messaging, to find a job, to create your profile, and also to create projects. From that, we went on to make our wireframes. We have the onboarding screens, we have the messaging screens, we have the project screens for you to add projects, we have the home, community, and job board screens, and the profile screen. Then we created our style guide, and this is our final result. I'll put you through the prototype so as not to further waste time. Thank you. Just give me 1 minute to share the prototype with you. Okay. So here's the link. Here's our login page. But for new users, they would have to sign up. While signing up, you enter your name, your email address, and your password to create your profile. You sign up. Then to give us more information about you, you enter your username, the name of your company, your current job title, and your level of experience. And then we have our onboarding screens. That tells you that on our app, you can connect and find people with similar interests. You can explore and find jobs from our job board. And then you can collaborate with like-minded and track your projects and the goal. So getting started, it brings you to the home page where you have feeds from different people already on the app. You can view, you can like, you can make comments, you can share those posts. We have the job board. On the job board, you find different jobs, you can search and you can filter for jobs, the specifics that you want. You can apply, you can get a shareable link. You can also share with your connections on the app itself. We have the community page that allows you actually find people in different communities instead of having to go through so much post on your own page. You can restrict your search to different communities. Then we have the messaging page where you can message people, you can make phone calls on the messaging page, you can add participants on your phone calls. And then on our profile page, one of our major selling points is that you can add projects. So our profile page has your information, your bio, your featured posts, your projects, your experience, recommendations from people who have worked with you. So on this app, you can always put out the projects you've worked on. So that way it cuts down the time people would have to go through your portfolios. So here you can create new projects. On creating new projects, you enter your project title, the description of the project. You can choose to work on this project all by yourself. You can add team members and you can also create milestones. In a scenario where you want to add team members, you click on that page, then you can search through your connections, you add team members, and then after adding team members, you can go on and create milestones. If you want to create a milestone, you click on the add button, you enter the title of the milestone, the description, the due dates, and it's done. Our milestones also allow you to track your projects because different milestones that you've created have their own deadlines. So when you are done with any of those milestones, you can come and check them to be sure that you're done. And also for you to add, for you to edit any of those milestones, you can click on it and add whatever it is that you need to add, and then you save your milestone. When you're done with all your project milestones, you can check all the boxes and publish. When you publish the post, it adds to your projects on your own, on your profile page rather, that you've completed a particular project. And that's how we're able to solve our problem. Thank you. That's all from Team Link. To introduce my team members, I'm Funto Fatoke. I worked on the UX processes and the wireframes. Then we have Maxwell Alexander. He worked on the high fidelity designs and the mockups. We have Onye Chiatila. She worked on the case study. And then we have Samuel Laniro. He conducted the user research. Thank you. That's all from Team Link. Sorry, please, did everybody hear me?
Yes, we could hear you. Thank you so much for keeping the time.
Okay.
Mr. Michael, over to you. Or the next, please.
Next.
Okay, I'll be sharing my screen now.
We're waiting for you. All right, so time starts now.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Adida Moloyewali, and I'm the representative for Team 4 Tag. So, Tag is an app designed to bring developers, designers, and engineers together for easy and accessible collaborations, and for recruiters to hire techies of their choice. So for the project overview, we gave a background story on how technology has improved, has helped different industries such as finance, education, agriculture. Then the problem, tech professionals and recruiters are often faced with the problem of finding skilled professionals that are willing to collaborate on a project. They're also faced with the problem of having to look through thousands of applications, getting the right fit for roles or entering people's DMs on LinkedIn or Twitter. Our goal is to design an easy to navigate platform for the users, design a project tracking feature, create a community to bring various people together across all niche to share values, and design a platform that allows recruiters locate job-ready techies. So here is our design process. We had the empathize, where we got to understand the background and the problems, the pain points of the users. We have the define, we have the ideas where we brainstorm on the solution to give to these problems. We have the prototype where we designed the low fidelity tested before we went to design the high fidelity. We have the test. Then from the questionnaires, we drafted an empathy map. So we have for the think quadrants, we have for the say, feel, and the do. For the think, the user thinks that there should be a platform where he can sign up to get jobs. Then for the say, the user says it is really difficult for entry-level designers like him to land a role. So he needs a network to learn from fellow designers. For the feel quadrant, he feels dejected, feels unhappy about the inability to get a job. And for the do, he currently sources for roles on LinkedIn and Upwork, talk to his friends to refer him. Then for the user persona, we created an aggregated. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can see you.
Okay. For the user persona, we created an aggregated persona for the designers, the developers, and other creators. Because we realized that they have one common goal. Then we also created for the recruiters, because what's a platform that you just come together, just share ideas without employers. So for the user persona, we have the goals, where users want a platform that allows us select good candidates for roles. That is for the recruiters. Wants to recruit trusted and verified candidates. Frustrations, difficulty getting the right fit for roles, looking through thousands of applications, spending so much time sourcing for good candidates on LinkedIn. Then for the designer, we have Mark, who is 26 years. Is currently pursuing a master's degree. He's single, lives with his family. Then for his goals, he wants a platform that allows him to network and learn from other designers. He wants to collaborate with developers to work on projects. For his frustrations, he has difficulty getting fellow designers with common interests. He has difficulty getting developers to work with him. For the pain points, we have the first pain point is being unable to collaborate with other designers and other tech professionals. Second pain point, which is for the recruiter, having to go through a lot of applicants' CVs in his or her DM. Then for the third pain point, having to go through a lot of applicants' portfolio. Then using the IMITE way, we drafted 4 problem statements. This is, and they are, IMITE will design a platform that brings together techies from different niche. IMITE will create a platform that allows for easy collaboration among techies. IMITE will allow techies know the progress of their projects. And IMITE will help recruiters find the right fit for roles. Then we carried out a comp audit using LinkedIn, Twitter, Fiverr, and Upwork. We got their strengths and their weaknesses. The strength is to give us inspiration on what to design, and the weaknesses are to help us improve our own projects. Then for the user journey, we have from the lowest point to the highest point, where the user starts by finding out about tag, onboarding, signing in, creating profile, then to collaboration, where it lands a role, where it lands a project. Then we have the information architecture, where we have the splash screen, the onboarding, the dashboard. Then we proceed to design, to draw wireframes. That is actually analog. We cover the short period of time, we're not able to like put it in the case study. So we have the lo-fi. Then from there, we created the style guide. We have the colors, typography, iconography, input field, components, buttons. Then here is the high fidelity. We have the onboarding screen. This is the landing page. Immediately you sign in, this is the page that it brings you to. Then we have the collaborate screen. We have the chat screen where recruiters and professionals get to discuss. We have the click, because this is for the social networking, because it can only make sense for people to still network while on the app. So I'll go ahead to play the prototype now. Give me a minute, please.
So, guys, can you still hear her?
Yeah, I said I wanted to share the screen for the prototype of the app that we designed.
All right.
So excuse me, what's going on?
Sorry, the screen is loading. I want to share the prototype.
Okay.
Please do that as soon
Taking
as
quite
possible.
long.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Just run through it in a
David, please
minute.
David, I guess their time is up, right?
It remains a minute, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here is the splash screen. Get started. You put your mail, password, confirm, create. You get to select your interest. So for this screen, you get to see different things such as available opportunities. You get to see articles. Then straight to the collaborate screen. Okay, so this will bring out different professionals according to what you select. If it's either middle level, entry level, or advanced, then this is where you see the chart. That'll be all. Thank you. Then to introduce my team, I worked on the UX. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, I'll give you that 1 minute. That's 1 minute.
All right. So I worked on the UX part, worked on the high fidelity. Then we had Kenny, he worked on the high fidelity. We had Tosan, he worked on the low fidelity. I'm part of the high fidelity. Thank you.
Ademola, so only three of you will share the money if you guys win.
You said?
Only three of you will share the money if you win.
Yes, please.
All right, cool. All right, last but not the least, Michael, what's the last? Are we done? Have we gone round? I think we have one more.
There's one team left, yes.
Okay, please, I'd like us to be very mindful of time. That means we have 10 minutes and probably, I don't know how Michael and Pelumi will wrap things up, but I really want us to maximum 10 extra minutes and we're done on the call, please. Okay, so next team, please, without wasting any time, please shoot. Demola, please stop sharing so the next team can go ahead.
All right.
While they're about to present, there's a poll that will be out. Pelumi has a poll ready. We'll be voting. The judges have their own score. We'll be combining our score with your own score to decide the final winner. Everyone is going to be a winner because everyone would have a case study. However, one person will be going with the 150K we promised. So we are looking forward to see the final winners. Is the last team not ready to present yet? Mic check. Pelumi, what's the last team?
That's Aguilox.
Aguilos. We will take your silence as not presenting.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so Isaac,
Yeah,
why are you
yeah,
wasting our time now?
Are you ready to present?
Isaac, what's going on? Please present.
Yes, sir. All right, good evening, everybody. Can you all see my screen?
We can't see your screen. No, we can't see your screen, Isaac. Okay, it's loading. Yeah, we can see your screen now. Please proceed. Your time starts now. Isaac, what's going on now?
I cannot hear you.
It's ready before now.
Hello, Isaac, are you there?
I hope Isaac is not speaking. Isaac, is there anyone else on that team that can help Isaac out in case he's having issues with the system? Isaac, in case you are saying something, we can't hear you at all. If Pelumi, who else worked on the project? I don't think Isaac, maybe his internet is bad, I'm not sure.
Yes. Gabriel.
Pelumi, make up,
Gabriel,
check.
Alpha.
What was that? Because actually had a decent, they did some nice work.
Gabriel, present for
Gabriel, why are you looking
Hello?
now? I think talk.
I check.
What's going on?
No. Okay, no. The issue is I don't have access to the slides right now. I think that's presenting that has access to slides.
Wow. And only you and Isaac are in that team.
Yes. I'm looking for the other
I think
participants.
Oyetu is there now.
Wow.
But I think she's in transit.
Michael, so we don't waste time. Should we just, I don't know. I really don't know. We can't waste everyone's time, honestly.
I mean, we're asking you to present because, I mean, everybody else here too would vote. And
We've
if
seen
you
your
represent
work,
it,
but you
they
get.
would vote.
Yeah, I understand that.
Michael, what do you think? It's okay, Isaac is back. Let's give Isaac another chance. Isaac, please confirm you are good to go now. Isaac, kill your video in case your internet is bad. Just kill your video, Isaac. Kill your videos to save your internet. Just share your screen, Isaac. Man, I don't think he can even hear us. Isaac Olagoke, your namesake. What do you suggest, boss? What do we do here?
I don't know.
Because it should not be like Pasha.
Maybe someone else in the team can.
Yeah, but apparently the two of them they are not ready like that. They are big boys. I don't think they need the money. They are doing it for
No. Toby, it's not that. It's not that at all.
Gabriel, that's what it says, man. Gabriel, if I
No.
needed bar, I would have killed myself on this
No,
thing. You don't need it
like
that.
only I'm actually in transit, so that's the issue. And I don't know if you want a presentation without slides.
Honestly, but it is what it is. I'll be very plain. It's tough, but it is what it is. For the sake of time management, I don't want it to waste everyone else's time on the call. Drop a link to your presentation if you have it. We can ask them to scroll through it. If you don't, we might have to just judge with the others. Luckily for you, the judges already went through it.
Okay.
But I feel your score might reduce a bit because you didn't present it. But Michael, Palumi, you guys agree?
Yeah.
It's not fair to others. I don't think it's fair to others. So we'll take your scores down a bit, and that'll be it. So Palumi, over to you to please push the poll to the group. Let everyone vote.
I'll be pushing the poll now, so you guys can vote for which team you feel solves the problem best, and then we'll use your scores to as the audience to coordinate everything.
Yeah, so please check out the polls. Check out the poll feature on your Google.
Okay, so I can see some votes coming.
So
everyone should vote.
Personally, the UX. Yeah, I think the UX is terrible because it's hard to even find it. It's not so obvious. So if you have any troubles finding it, please let us know. But there's a poll. We'll be giving like 1 minute for everyone to vote. Please vote with your church mind and fairly, okay?
How do you even find the poll, Seth?
Where's the poll?
Exactly. It's a very terrible UX.
You have to go to activity.
Honestly, even Palumi that created it cannot find it. So what you do is
you have to click on the three dots down there.
Yeah, the three dots. Then you see
the three shapes. Yeah, activities. Then you see polls. Then you now see the poll that was created.
Oh, Chimo.
So Palumi, are you receiving?
Yeah, I'm receiving some votes. Everyone should vote. Everybody has a voice. This is where it starts.
The first team, what is their name?
Clement, if you don't know their name, it means
I don't know their name.
The first thing I presented was linked.
You said linked? Okay.
Yeah.
Take your presented first. Take your presented first. That's really cool. It's Tech Club.
Okay, it was Tech Club. Oh, sorry.
Okay, you don't carry on. Sorry. Sorry.
I mean, no vex.
No vex. Has misroad like that, though. Damn. Sorry, I mean.
No vex, I mean.
Can we have 10 seconds and call this a quits? While we are there, Palumi, get ready to read out the scores from the judges. Michael, prepare your own little speech. And we have 10 seconds to everyone to vote. Please let us know. 5 more seconds. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. exactly. Thanks, David. We're rounding it off, I promise. So we're done. Palumi, do you think we have enough votes to go ahead? Do we have a fair number?
Yes. It's almost like everyone voted. We have 24 votes. Yeah.
So Palumi, you have the power to announce the results the way Darren would announce the results. So over to you, Palumi.
So just give me a sec. Let me just.
Okay. While Palumi is doing the maths, Michael, any comments? Seems you're in transit too. Everyone is in transit today. You're in transit. Okay, Michael, no wala. Carry on. I'll wrap this up. So while we're waiting, is there anyone that wants to say a word or two? What are their thoughts of this? Good idea, bad idea? Suggestions on improvements? What we can do differently? If you'd like to join the group, shout out to us on Instagram. I think we're mostly on Instagram. Or send Palumi or Michael a DM. We'll send you a link to join the WhatsApp group. We prefer you are already someone with product design interests, and that's the way you can join the community. It's a WhatsApp group, nothing too serious. We just play and have fun, and yeah, pretty much it. So if anyone would like to say a word or two from the audience before we wrap things up. Okay, David wants to say something. David
Yeah,
Alpha. David, you ran away, oh, David. Well done.
sir, I cannot, I can never.
Okay.
I'm working on something actually. That's what's keeping me busy. I would have
Oh,
even
well,
said
if you
it.
say so. If you say so. Yeah, what do you have to say, David?
Yeah, I noticed something on Team Tag. Yeah, Tag. They had this nice animation loading and all. Like I love that. Then there was this thing when she was trying to like find to hire somebody kind of. There was no back button, so to say. Like you cannot go back to like change your decision after you pick. You are looking for someone as this. I think that's like something that the might just would probably add to it.
All right, cool. Thanks, David. That's a good one. And which connects with these guys. Like I know all of them. They have their strengths. I mean, reach out to them. I'm sure they are more than open to share how they did it. There are lots of bad guys keeping quiet on this call. So I think everyone should network. Drop your handles if you want, drop your dribble. There are some big people on this call. I don't want to mention their names, but they're just watching. So if you feel like selling yourself, just drop whatever socials or in the chat section, and someone would pick up or connect with you. Yeah, that said, Pelumi, how far is it? It's not for that mass now. Is it that deep?
Yeah. We're ready. Ready
You are
with
ready. All right,
strong.
cool. Over to you, Pelumi. Yeah.
Okay. So we as judges already done like our own grading and stuff. The voting was to help like boost your already you already laid down scores and stuff. So it was really tight. So coming in fourth position is Team Agilux with 60 points out of 90. Coming in third is Team Tech Club with 65 points out of 90. Second, this was very, very, very close. Second, the team that came in second was Team Link with 71 points out of 90. Sorry, 72 points out of 90. And you obviously know the winning team, Team Tag with 73 points out of 90. So it was really close. You guys really did well. Like it was really nice and everything. So yeah, we have Team Tag as the winning team, and they get to go with the 150K cash prize. Yeah.
Hey, thank you very much, Palumi. Acceptance speech from the from the winning team. I think that was I can't remember who was presented for them. Who was that?
Damola.
Hey, Damola. Yeah,
Yeah.
so acceptance speech. People are vexing, Palumi, I don't think people agree with your decision. People are jumping up. But I mean, I'm sure you combined it well with the votes, right? Can you tell us what the votes were? The poll alone. Who did people vote for? The poll alone, aside the judges. Pelumi, are you there?
It's yeah. Okay, the poll link had 9 votes as the highest. Team Tag
Wow.
had 8 votes as the second highest.
Yeah.
Then Team Tech Club with 7 votes. Team Agilux with 2 votes. So it was really close. It was really close
Right,
between Link and Tag.
Cool, nice one. So congratulations, guys. Sorry, there's no fanfare. We cannot waste time. I would say, Damla, you know where to find me. Just send your account number. Would wire you, and hopefully you can give a speech. What's the word? A congratulatory speech on behalf of your team. Over to you, Damola.
All right. Good evening once again, everyone. I would like to appreciate the organizers of this challenge, Toby, Pelumi, and my team members, and every other person that participated in this challenge. Thank you all. I'm grateful.
You're welcome. So without further ado, thank you very much thank you everyone for joining the next call. David, when we find sponsor, we'll look for the next one. But like I said, everyone is a winner. I think everyone should publish their work, put it on Medium, put it on Dribble. Please share the link with everyone. Do a tutorial on it. Please make noise, and you have a case study, which was the real goal. So yeah, nice having you here, and hopefully we can have another one soon. That's it from me. I wish everyone a lovely evening. Pelumi and Michael, I'll leave you to round up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't have much to say. Like Toby said, it was really nice having people do this. So, I mean, yeah. So please publish your work. I mean, that's like the most important thing. So yeah. Okay, do you have any words? Michael, you're muted if you're trying to talk. Oh, okay. Thanks for having us here. You guys have a wonderful night. Yeah, safe.
Thank you.
So we cannot share this money like this now. Wow.